Hey guys, it's Crazy Comic Lady here. This was my contest entry for Yerinable's contest, and I actually forgot this contest was going on. It wasn't until literally the other day someone commented on one of my videos asking me if I was going to enter, and I was like, oh yeah, I completely forgot about this contest. So here's my entry. I wanted to do something that was like a bit original, because when you think kind of superpowers, which is the theme, you always think kind of fire, ice, you know, the standard kind of characters that you get from The Incredibles, Disney Pixar's movie. And I kind of wanted something a bit different, so I went with the power to control nature, because I thought that was pretty cool. Not only can you grow flowers out of thin air, which I always kind of found that appealing, but also if you're being attacked, suddenly every single tree or root or branch in the region becomes your weapon effectively. So I thought it's a pretty cool superpower, and it makes you pretty strong. So I really liked the idea of doing kind of control over nature as my superhero power. So when I was sketching it, because originally it was just a little doodle in my sketchbook, I didn't know I was going to actually use the doodle, because I was just trying out different costume designs. I think I was a bit like Edna Mole from The Incredibles, you know, designing superhero outfits. I actually found that really fun. So the sketch originally, she had more of kind of a short Japanese dress, but it looked a bit puffy and girly, and I didn't like that all that much. So I kind of changed it to just having leaves sticking out, and I thought that was way better, because she looks more like she'd be able to fight and go into battle now, as opposed to being all girly and helpless. So, but when I was actually sketching it, because it was just a doodle, I was just doing it really quick, and it actually had this perfect hand on it. I drew this perfect hand, but because I was really picky, I thought, that arm is slightly too long, just like a fraction too long. I will erase it and try again. And that was a giant mistake, because then I ended up just spending forever trying to get the stupid hand to go right. The first time, it was perfect first time. But then on every other single time I tried to redraw this hand, it was just looking a complete disaster. I was like, what? Why are you being so difficult? So eventually I kind of just gave up, and it turned out okay now, but it was driving me absolutely crazy when I was doing it. But I've completely lost my train of thought now. Oh, it was quite cool, the fact that it's all kind of green. It kind of gave me an excuse to use my my Copic pens, because I pretty much only own green Copic sketch pens. They're pretty much the only Copics I own, so that gave me quite a chance to use them, because I don't get to use them all that often, because I don't really like doing stuff in green. I don't know why, but I'm not a big fan of stuff in green. But I also inked it slightly differently. I did it in different coloured multi-liners. They were all the Copic ones, and I used sepia. And I'm not actually a big fan of sepia, even though so many people go on about sepia is so wonderful. I'm not actually a big fan of sepia. I find it actually just makes your pictures look a bit bland most of the time. But I also used olive green and wine as well, which is a slightly strange colour name. But yeah, so those I had so much fun inking this picture. It was really enjoyable. Usually it's like the part of the picture I hate the most is inking it. I cannot stand inking pictures. I just find it so tedious and boring. But I really enjoyed inking this, because I was doing it all in the different colours and everything, so it was really, really fun. And yeah, I didn't ink the kind of the flowers in that kind of archway over her head, because I wanted it to look kind of like they were part of the hedge. I didn't want them to stick out that much, so yeah. And of course, in my opinion, no picture is finished until you add tons of glitter to it. So at the end I went a bit glitter mad, but it doesn't really show up on the video very well, but take my word for it, it is completely glitter central when you actually look at it front on. Of course, when you photograph in images, glitter never shows up very well, but anyway, I really, really enjoyed doing this. I mean, it's got to be the first picture in a very long time that that I've actually really enjoyed doing. So thank you very much for watching, and good luck to everyone else who enters.